Hello everyone, today I'll teach you how to intuitively do the ZBLS. So for people who don't know what ZBLS is, it's the part of the ZB method where you solve the last slot, so the last pair, and orient the last layer edges similar at the same time. So if you don't know VH, which is basically a subset of the ZB method, you should learn it, or at least the first set, where you have a solved pair, and you get cases, for example this one, where you simply place this pair, and get the last layer across. So I'll show you in this video is how to apply your VH knowledge as well as your SQL knowledge, so basically transforming a pair or partially solving it, and obviously influencing the LL by tracking pieces and changing your alg on the go or whenever you want. So for this case where I have this misoriented edge and I have this one here, so I could do the classic way, but that's not efficient. So I'll do the alg, so which is from this angle R prime U2 R2 U R prime, and normally I could continue an R prime, so do an R2 and R2 U R, but that's when I started with all the U layer edges oriented. So in this case I'll basically use this pair that I just cut out to orient those two. So as you may see, it's the case where I have two misoriented edges here. So from this angle I can just do a U prime R prime U R B U prime B prime and insert it. And if you want, you could do, for example, at this stage, the with the case or magic wonderful, or any cases. Technically, you would only have either winter variation or summer variation case, as you will have all edges oriented, and one of the two VH cases, F12 cases, including this one. So, and just a random set. So let's take a look at this case. So here, you know that it's the one where you have to do this, but as you just saw, this out is EO safe. What I mean by EO safe is that it doesn't affect the EO, so if you have already the course, you could skip and do another F12 case to skip the wall. So, and same for pairs like this one. So for this, there's basically two algs you need to know to be able to handle all possible cases where you have only one edge to insert. So the first one is the, I'm pretty sure you already know, it's so this one orients the front edges, the front edge. So here if you have those two edges misoriented, so if you have, for example, in this case, ignoring the corners, you basically this, and you could do with the case. The next one is this one, where you have the opposite edge to the edge you want to insert. So this one can be solved using a simple commutator. So U prime, F prime, U, S prime, interchange, U prime, F, U, S, no, so. And it also works when you have the edge here, so in this case, which is the third one for this set is the skip one. So there's two handy algs. That one is a pure commutator, so it's useful when you have all the corners oriented. The other one is I'm not so sure about the corner orientation, but can be useful. So this one, so let's say you have an OLL skip, or at least you want to skip it. So yeah, we'll just have to do the following commutator: R prime, U prime, R prime, U prime. So you do it twice: R prime, U, R, U, R. So I'll do it again. And the other one is the other one is where you have the TOLL in the within the pair, like which is covering the edge, and you can do this alg. So wide L prime, U prime, wide L, U, R, U, R prime, F. So so you might think, oh, I'll go over all the cases, but I'm just going to random easy cases, at least different type of cases, to show you how you can handle all F2L cases. I mean all ZBLS cases. So for this one, you have those two edges disjointed. and you basically do this to get the pair, and from here you can enter to this, and in this case that you can solve using the sledgehammer, or if you want to get a so in this case you will dumping into this one, which is actually the one where I was talking about earlier. So you can do up on U2 U up to U on, and you get an URL skip. Okay. For cases like this, this is one of the most easiest ZBLS cases you can have, as you basically look for where the measurement edges are, and you, depending on that, you get your edge in the opposite place where it is. So in this case, if I will do that, it will be stupid, as I'll have this case. So I'll just basically do it diagonally in a way that the measurement edge goes here, and I'll just have to insert it normally. Or you can at this time do with the case. So for cases where you have the pair placed but the corner misoriented, you can basically try to either get into this case, this one, or go for more to the depending on where your edges are. So for example, this one, if I do this, I'll get this one. I don't like it. Or you can also manage the AOFs, and you can also when you got the edge paired, you can do sort of things like that, which is basically orienting edges 1 by 1 or 2 by 2. Or you can also get into an easy 6 mover case. First look at our case. For example, I can do this, and then so there's not much more to say apart from trying to explore the way you solve a pair, and trying to find several other ways to manipulate the EO as your in your advantage. For example, in this case, I could this no problem. If I do this, you saw that I got one misoriented edge, and so I have to do more. But if the edge are misoriented, was already misoriented, as you know, I wanted it, which can be beneficial. So the video ends here. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions on the ZB methods or anything, or even a particular ZBLS case, just ask in the comment. I will ensure to reply to you and do my best to make you happy. Thanks for watching, and bye.